Hey, Rembo here, and welcome to my channel. It's a fake smile. I'm a little pissy, to be quite honest with you. I'm not in the greatest mood because it's been 3 months since I've regularly been on a motorcycle. I have taken one ride since the accident, and what's holding me up are two things. The first and foremost is my safety, and that's because I'm waiting for an Alpine Stars Tech Air 7X. I'm waiting for them to come out and be released and actually be in stock somewhere. And the number two is that it is just balls hot here in Florida, in South Florida particularly. It is just, it's been brutal. Yesterday I drove my truck down to the Ducati dealership, Two Wheels World in Pompano Beach, and it was 95 degrees on 95 and just heavy humidity, 60 plus, 70 plus % humidity. Wake up in the morning, you got dew on the window. It's just, not even the mornings are cool. You know, the AC just doesn't shut off. So I'm whining. I get it. And, but that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting for things to cool off, but hopefully, because I made the decision to go with the Alpine Stars Tech Air 7X, hopefully they'll be in stock soon. Even my own dealership said, the Alpine Stars rep, he goes, hey, we want to get something for this guy. And he's like, yeah, tell him to go on the website and put his name down because the dealership won't even be getting them anytime soon. So not sure what's going on. I don't know if you guys in Europe are having the same problem that we are, but apparently there's an issue, you know, and I hope this isn't part of this deal where they do all this marketing. Revzilla does all this marketing and they create all of these pre-orders and then say, oh, we can't meet the demand, and then use it as an excuse to bump up the price with the market manipulation. I hope that's not one of these cases. We know what the price is. I hope the price is going to stand still. Could I still get a Tech Air 5? Yeah, but why do I want to get a Tech Air 5 when that's not what I want? All right. After the last experience I had, and I've wrecked plenty of times before, but this time I really got hurt, and I can't afford to go backwards. My shoulder blade is still broken. It's healing. Boy, that sounds like I went through puberty. It's healing, but we're not there yet. Anyway, so little update. A couple of months ago, I was given this thing by Asper X, this little, it's a small little tire inflator. It's like a little compressor. It's this thing right here. And I was unable to do a review. They sent it to me for free, okay? And I was just really unable to do a review because I had to move around, move my arms, move bikes and stuff like that to try it out and try to film it by myself, which I film everything by myself. And I just went and checked. I'm like, okay, now I can get one done here. And they don't even have this model anymore. So I'm going to do a review on it anyway because the link that I'm going to provide actually goes to their newer model, which is like 40 bucks. And this is the older model, and it actually works really well, so I'm going to test it out for you. Now, for some of you who, the very few of you who kind of give me some shit whenever I do reviews because people send me stuff for free, and you say, well, Rembo, there's no way you can ever be unbiased because they sent that to you, and you're going to have to say it's good. Well, f***ing Barmy Fife, listen, I don't really give a shit. All right, because some of this stuff I've got and it's still sitting in a drawer because it's useless. I actually gave a lot of crap away, and I've also given some bad reviews. So the bottom line is, I don't really care. You can't even buy this one. So the link is going to be, this is the link that they gave me for this. It now goes to the newer model, which again is like 40 bucks. So for you whiners out there, if you obviously don't know me, I can give a shit less whether they sent this to me for free or not. You're going to get an honest review. Right, just like I review the bikes, and I'm very honest with the bikes, and I've pissed off people from Triumph. I've pissed off Ducati before because of some issues, but I'm honest, and that's what I want to be, is honest. But honestly, I like it. So let's go take a look at this little compressor. It's actually really handy. Let's take a peek. Okay, it has a USB-C charging port up top. You just plug it in, just a regular USB-C charging. Has a little light that comes out the top if you need a light to see what you're doing. It faces in the direction of the hose. That's pretty awesome. You just turn it on, right, as a nice little display on it, a little LED display, and then there's minus and plus, and then here's where you turn the light on. And then here's where you can change the mode, right? It can be PSI, okay? It can go motorcycle in bar, or motorcycle in PSI. All right, and then you can even go to, like, if you're doing little baseball or you know, soccer balls, stuff like that in there. Okay, PSI and or KPA, and then it goes back to the PSI for cars, bar for motorcycle, and PSI for motorcycle. I'm going to take mine down to 36. All right, and we're going to press it, and it's going to run until it reaches that particular PSI. Let's try it. Okay, as you can see, you just connect it on, right? It's got a little clip, so it's not going anywhere, all right? And then let's run it and see what it does. All right, so I turned it on. It's at PSI. I think it's telling me it's 32 is where it's at right now. I'm going to set it up. All right, so I figured out how to make this thing work. It's currently at 34. I wanted it to 38, which is not what I really wanted at, right? You press this to get it started. All right, it's at 33. Pull the off button down. And that's going to go until it reaches the setting that I wanted. Right? It's up to 36, 37, 38, which is where I set it. And it shuts off, just like that. So I want to see how accurate this is. I have a very accurate gauge I'm going to use 2 different gauges, and I'll let you know where we're at. So this says 38. It was that quick. All right? Just take this off. Okay? And let's check it. And look at that. It is right on the money. Exactly 38 PSI. So that's pretty accurate. The other day when I tested it, it was reading about, let's say it was about 1 PSI high, which is fine, better than being low. So it's just off by 1. This one looks to be pretty accurate. You can test it with your own equipment. Okay, so I took about a pound out and I had it set down actually to go back down to 34, if you can see there. And then I held it down. It will not let air out. So it basically will bring it up to the PSI you want, or bar, or whatever you're doing, but it will not take it down. It doesn't do that. It only goes one way, which is up. Just want to make sure you guys understood that, all right? So if I want to let air out, I got to let air out with my manual gauge. All right, so the other question is, will this work for vehicle? Yep. It's on my truck tire here on these Firestones. It's at 32. I want it at 30. No, actually, I want it at 33. All right. And it'll do the same thing. It runs a little bit longer. Obviously, it's a bigger tire, so that's not going to be an issue. And I actually had it running really long, a real long time on another tire of mine, and I was like, oh, this thing's going to burn out, but it didn't. It actually did a nice job. Now, is it something you're going to use to put air in all 4 truck tires that you have to put a lot of PSI in? Probably not. But in this particular case, if you do 1 tire at a time, give it a break. And I just charged this last night, so it just did a little bit of pressure in the motorcycle tire, and now it's doing it in the truck tire. And as you can see, it's loud as the son of a bitch, but it's doing it. The bottom line is it's actually doing what it needs to do here. And I have it set to 33, but I think it takes it literally to the top end of 33, and there you go, and it shuts off. So here we are. It works. All right. Anyway, this is Rembo. Please like, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much, and have yourself a great day. Link in the description below. Bye.